G'day everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the Let's Give It a Crack Get Fit series. It's been a pretty eventful first week, and we definitely have a few interesting things to talk through this episode. First off, let's start with the workout program that I've decided to follow for my fitness regime. I spent quite a bit of time checking out different options before I kicked off, and I decided to settle on Brownie's 90-day challenge. Some of you might have heard of it, and for those who haven't, I've added a link to Brownie's YouTube channel in the video description below. So go and check it out. There's a heap of great content there. The 90-day challenge is a calisthenics focused approach, which is just a fancy way of saying it's a bodyweight exercise routine. So it includes the typical exercises you'd expect to see, like push-ups, pull-ups and squats, etc. The program covers everything you need to do over the 90-day period. It also includes challenges along the way to give you a good feeling of how progression goes as time passes by, and ensures that you take plenty of rest days along the way to give your body time to recover and repair. There's a variety of exercises included, which means you target a good spread of muscle groups over the week, and this lines up really well with my goal of general overall fitness. A comprehensive list of measurements to track is also included in the program. This provides a detailed picture of how your body is changing over the 3 months. I'm not personally tracking all of these, but others might be keen to follow their progress in all of them. And there's also a before and after pictures procedure you can walk through to get those epic body transformation images, so you can feel amazing checking out how much you've changed and improved at the tail end of the 3-month period. Like I said last week, I checked out a few different workout programs before I started, and I really feel like this one goes a long way towards setting you up for success, as long as you just follow the bouncing ball and apply some consistency and discipline. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm not sure if this is still included, but when I signed up, it also included a diet program and a six-pack secrets workout as well, if these are something that you would also find value in. I hope this doesn't sound like a sales pitch, and I'm not getting something out of this or being sponsored or anything like that. I'm just keen to let people know the program that I'm using and the process that I'll be following over the coming months. So how has my diet been over the past week? It's actually worked out great. I've stuck to my eating plan, and it's been a really healthy week. I'm not going to lie, I did miss having an occasional bowl of ice cream, and I can get pretty hungry by lunch and dinner time every day. But I'm expecting my body to acclimatise over the next week or two, and this should fade away. One thing I did bump into this week though was my sleep and muscle recovery were pretty awful. After a bit of reading and research, I'm pretty sure I'm not including enough protein in my diet. I've increased my physical activity a lot, so this isn't a big surprise. So in the middle of the week, I added a bit more protein every day by adding an egg or two to my meals and increasing my meat portions a little bit. And by the tail end of the week, my sleep patterns were much better and my workout recoveries improved too. Who knows? Maybe there was a psychological element behind it as well. But I'm still in a daily calorie deficit with these changes. So I'm going to keep these changes up for now and see how we go. As for the exercise program, it's been a pretty rough week. It's been quite a long time since I've done regular daily exercise, and my body is certainly punishing me for my laziness over the last couple of years. I'm pretty sore and sorry for myself after my workouts, and it's taking a couple of days to recover each time. I definitely still have muscle fatigue going into the next exercise sessions. I'm anticipating that this should start to improve over the coming weeks as my body gets used to the new norm of regular use, also known as exercise. As expected, the exercises are a bit of a mixed bag. Some things like squats and lunges I'm finding really easy. This doesn't come as a surprise as I've always had good leg strength. Push-ups have been a bit of a challenging experience though. I thought sets of 10 push-ups would be a walk in the park, and it was a little bit embarrassing when I could only punch out 6 before I had to switch to knee push-ups to finish the last 4 to get in my 10 reps. I'm kinda hoping once I get back into a routine, I can get some noticeable improvement here over a shortish time frame. And pull-ups are an entirely different beast again. I'm not even close to being able to do a single pull-up. I'm gonna need to go out and grab another higher resistance band to assist with pull-ups, and probably spend the first few weeks doing negative pull-ups to build my weaker back muscles to the point where I can start to progress. Suffice it to say, pull-ups have been a bit disheartening this week. On my exercise rest days, I've just been doing yard work this week. It's to make sure that I get a bit of cardio and burn some calories every day. I won't update my measurements here every week. I'll just summarize them on a monthly basis. But let's take a quick look at how I'm tracking against my overall goals at this early stage. As far as weight loss goes, things are traveling really well. I lost 1.7 kilos this week, which is way over my expected weekly target. But I'm sure there'll be good and bad weeks over the coming months. At this early stage, I'm thinking my squats goal of 30 at the end of the 3-month period is probably a little low, but we'll wait a bit longer to see. But I am feeling pretty comfortable with my squats at the moment. My goal of 30 push-ups by the end could be tough, but we still have a long way to go, and I do expect improvement over the coming months. While it has been a rougher start than I expected here, I do feel like that with some hard work, I might be able to get there. As for the pull-ups, at this point it does feel like my goal of 5 of these by the end of the period is pretty impossible, and I've got a long way to go, but 3 months is a long time. We'll just have to wait and see and keep chipping away at this one and see how we go with small improvements. And who knows? With some weight loss and improved strength, maybe it'll make this a bit easier as well. To summarise, the first week has been a bit of a jumble of results. Some things have felt fairly straightforward, while others have been a bit soul-crushing. But it is very early days, and I'm sure I'll look back in a few months and wonder what I was even worried about. So let's give it a crack. Smash those like and subscribe buttons and continue along with me as I keep plugging away at getting